Are we doing this tonight?
We are doing this.
All right.
We are doing your Indie Only Fans, your local Sports Wars podcast. Welcome on a lovely, crisp fall night that was actually somewhat warm and windy.
It was record-setting almost.
Got real nice today.
It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, 80 tomorrow.
Yeah. It's
Is it going to rain and low of 40 on Halloween night?
Yeah,
it is going to
really?
be raining. Yeah, I think it's going to be rain. It's
exactly.
And it's the only spike of rain in the whole week too. When you look
Like
at that,
the only rain in a month period. I
Right.
feel like it's only rained like 3 times in the last 2 months.
the witching hour.
All Hallows Eve.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah. Halloween. What is Halloween tomorrow? What is today?
Thursday.
Thursday. Today's Tuesday. No sports on tonight. Really. NBA going.
World Series baseball.
Oh yeah. Did you see what happened while we were driving here and such?
Did Freddie Freeman do Freddie Freeman things again?
He did. We've been on Freddie Freeman, Barry, for like
Freddie Freeman.
From
Since
the
he
beginning.
legged out that triple.
Yeah.
First to bat.
Yes, that was it. That was the Freddie Freeman hurt, legged out a triple. We're like, Freddie Freeman special?
He is
he?
this
Yep.
year.
Yeah. He's the 2024's Kirk Gibson. I mean, he's going to be a Dodger legend if they win tonight, and I think they're ahead, but I don't know.
What's the series? Is it 3-0? Wow.
Yes, 3-0.
Yeah, they're going for the sweep.
Poor Yankees.
Yeah.
Frick that.
Put that on. All right. Pod Notes brought to you tonight by Barry Allen, Ball State grad, journalism degree.
Chirp, chirp.
Journalism major.
Journalism major. What was your major, JMO?
Liberal arts.
Education. Elementary ed
I
for a
did.
year and a half.
No, I did it for way more than a year and a half.
Yeah.
But like they have a
Mushrooms and pot.
pretty much. They have a school there, Muncie Burris, where like if you're in teaching, you go there and do lessons. And I went there 3 times to teach, and it was a absolute
Oh, really?
shit show every time.
You were like student teacher kind of?
Yeah, like you go in there and like your teachers sit behind you and watch you teach the lesson and stuff. It was so nerve-wracking. And the first time I was there, some kid took his scissors and like I'm teaching my lesson. I'm just looking at this kid like something's off,
They
man.
sense fear, man.
Jim Bovey, a Muncie Burris kid. Some kid just takes his scissors and just slices his hand open on
No.
purpose, dude. Blood everywhere.
The
I'm
Omen
like,
stuff. Like, that's how a lot of horror films start right
yeah,
there.
and then like the next time I go, some little girl is like, I have to teach. I had to create a board game, teach the board game to like 2nd or 3rd graders. Gets to this girl's turn, she won't go, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Next time you'll have to go. We'll have to do.
Why, are you even 21 at this point?
No, dude, I'm
20
like
years
20 years old, and this little girl is like. Just doesn't want it, and then all the other kids start making fun of her. She's weird, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and then it gets back to her. She still won't go, and I'm like, you need to go. And my teacher the whole time's like behind my shoulder. I'm like man,
scribbling
you little
notes with
asshole,
pencil.
roll the dice,
Right, circling
yeah.
thing.
And so she just all out of nowhere just starts sobbing uncontrollable. I'm like,
Yes.
man. And then, I mean, the great thing about my elementary education years was I was literally
Oh, my God.
the only dude in the class. Every single class I had, there was probably 35 females.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a bonus, but
Yeah.
that
Was
after
there ever any hookups
should've
out of
went
that
over to that.
situation?
oh come on, dude.
Yeah.
So like that whole teaching experience at Muncie Burris ruined the elementary ed for me. I would have freaking loved it.
But honestly, that's the way it's supposed to work. That's why they have you do that.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Do you really want to do this?
Right. I know someone that happened to him with nursing, where they thought they wanted to be a nurse, and then they go and like do nurse stuff for a day or two.
Wiping asses.
Yeah,
and
they're like, I don't think I want to be a nurse. And
Yeah.
like, that's why you go. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome.
if I could go back and do it, I'd be a nurse.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a good job. Tommy T, nurse.
Shout out. Traveling nurse.
Okay.
All right, Barry, what we got?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yes, man.
Is he broken? Are the Pacers broken? And if so, why?
Mm-hmm. Discuss. So I'll weigh in on that, man. He leading up to yesterday's game, he looked broken for sure. Something about his shot. What is it? I don't know. He's just missing shots. Last night, though, after I think he hit his second three, I saw that look in his eye again. Even though we lost last night, I kind of liked what I saw out of him. Just the way he was playing, the confidence, the distribution. He almost had a triple-double, or did he have a triple-double? Was he? If he didn't have one, he was one off, whatever it was, rebounds or assists. But was broken? Maybe. Is broken? I don't think so. I think he's back.
He was 1 rebound off, 9 rebounds, 10 assists.
I didn't watch
points.
last night. Was he bringing the ball up the floor? Because the first 3 games, Nembhard had been bringing up.
It would go back and forth. Depends on who was closer to receive it and get it.
You know how they are. They just outlet pass. Whoever rebounds it, they're just always. If you watch, they're just. But they just
whoever rebounds.
Yeah. Well,
whoever that is.
Yeah. If we rebound, I think it's.
Yeah. The word rebound is what was funny.
Yes. And whoever.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody, please.
Oh, man.
That frustrates me more than
What was the game we were at the other night?
Philly.
Just
almost doubled up.
Yeah, the rebounding.
And they did not have an Embiid.
Are those snapbacks over there? What's going on with those lids?
Those are fitted.
Fitted? 7 5/8?
I don't know. They're flex fit. They're not fitted. They're like flex fit. We can go through them. We can find you one there, bud.
Okay, I got a big hat.
Yeah.
I got a melon. My Center Grove hat that I own is. I feel like a big kid with a little hat when I wear it. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Dude, it's ridiculous. I feel like an idiot with it on.
Batman in a little coat.
I wore it to 2 games ago. I broke it out. I just felt like I felt drawn to it. I'm like, I gotta wear the hat for Sadie's game. And as you know,
you should turn it backwards.
Settle down.
Do it.
Never would I.
Do it.
Never would I.
Do it.
No. What your thoughts on Tyrese? Either one of you?
Mine are, he definitely looked better last night. The first 3 games, it's almost like he didn't want to take over, didn't want to be the alpha dog, and he's just kind of trying to get everybody else involved.
Is that a Siakam thing still?
I don't think so. I mean, he's a point guard. I mean, it's kind of his mindset a little bit. But the first 2 games, he was 1 for 16 from 3. The last 2 games, he's 8 for 18. So I mean that's more like it. His assist numbers.
What was that? 8 for 18.
Way down.
8 for 18
3 games
in the last 2.
Last 2. 8 for 18.
First 2 games he was 1 for 16. The last 2 he's 8 for 18.
That's a good percentage. What is that? That's about 40%. That's
overall for the year he's 26.5. But yeah, the last 2 games he's been about 40%.
We started
in
so
the
poor.
First 3 games he had 11 assists total.
Really?
It's like he didn't want the ball. It was really. It's been real weird.
He looked to his normal self to me in that last game.
Agree.
Yeah.
From what I watched, I listened to most of it on the radio.
1 out of every 4 the new normal with him.
No,
stop.
Shut your face, Barry.
Barry, he's such a smooth, silky shooter. Barry. How do you?
Maybe I think Carlisle's just given.
Did you see a transformation?
I didn't watch it yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you know who looked more broken to me yesterday was McConnell. Like he had a non-magical.
Well, he does
McConnell.
that.
He does. I know.
He has the off game every 3rd or 4th timeout.
Yeah, and that was last night for him.
I think the way they've been refereeing this year is much, much different than it was last year to start the season for sure.
They're letting them play hard.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's like 1980s basketball almost.
I love it.
Right, but it doesn't help the way we play.
It will.
Eventually, maybe. But we haven't adapted to it, and we look like shit.
We're shooting poorly, man.
Yeah, I mean, the New York Knicks game, we could just kind of throw that damn game out. We, as a team, we shot 3 for 30.
We are giving up 70 in halves, too, again.
Right. That hurts. Yeah, our defense has not been amazing.
Nor the rebounding. It's all intertwined, of course, but
yeah, I think we'll be okay. We've also played Philly, New York, Philly, New York, and Orlando. Like it's not like we're playing scrubs. We played Detroit.
True.
We beat Detroit.
We're playing like the NFC North of basketball.
Right. Next up, Boston Celtics.
Right. Yeah. Ugh! I hate them. Hope we win tomorrow. It's
Philly with no Embiid or George,
That's
you've got to
correct.
win
gotta
at least
go.
one of those two.
Yeah.
Orlando or
Agreed.
Philly.
We had both of them won too.
Agree. We should have. I mean, we got to finish. Period.
We're 1-3, and I hate it. One more thing for me on the Pacers. Siakam, like I'm kind of over the first 4 games just watching. He's a unicorn. He's so hard to guard. Like there's going to be some teams that have absolutely nobody that can guard him.
You can score at will.
Yeah, there's going to be some teams where
yes.
he's a bucket all game, and there's going to be some teams that'll have but probably what is it 50-50?
14 or 15 in that game.
Yeah, and so I've enjoyed kind of zeroing in because I'm usually Halliburton centric, and I'm like I'm going to watch Siakam hard, and he's filthy, man. He's just he's like a big old wizard out there. He kind of like I picture him with wizard sleeves.
Wow.
Wizard sleeves.
Yes.
2 pods in a row,
tight
right?
When first married, very tight.
Driving to the lane.
No, it's
just
his
sleeves
wizard
flapping because he just weasels in with his big, long, raptory body.
Very awkward,
Yeah.
like lanky.
Elbowy.
Yeah.
He's a guy that you'd be at the park and you'd be like, fuck this. I am not good. Somebody else guard him.
Just throwing razor sharp elbows at you every turn.
Exactly, man. So I appreciate him more now than I think I did. I think him and Halliburton, hopefully that develops because that'll be nice.
Turner hasn't played very well yet either.
No.
I don't think a lot of us have played us. A lot of the
I've been on the bench.
A lot of the Pacers
Been
haven't
following the Furphy's Twitter account over there.
A lot of the Pacers haven't played very well. Period. And we definitely haven't played well as a group.
No.
If we can get out of this first 10, 4-6 at this point, I think we'll be fine. Because
there's a lot of road games early too.
Yes, it's brutal, man. Our first part of our schedule is brutal, and then we get into a little get healthy stretch.
Hopefully.
So
We'll see.
Are you guys sensing a little too much Nemhard? Like, do you?
No, I sense not enough Matherin though. The way he's been playing,
Man,
let's keep.
he
him.
has been the bright
He's
spot,
a
huh?
freaking monster, dude.
Him and Siakam, I think, have been the two constants.
It's just a huge high-class problem that we have because if we put Nimhard on the bench, then there's no room for McConnell to play. Right? I mean, if you put Matherin in the starting lineup, Nimhard's on the bench, and then McConnell.
Yeah. Rick's got a problem in that we'd probably be better and maybe win in these games if he could just pick a 7 or 8 man rotation for a game. But you can't at this point in the season, right?
No.
Because he's playing he's what's Five's name? Wallace?
Jarris Wallace.
Yes.
Walker.
Jarris Walker.
Jarris Walker. Thank you.
God, you
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Who are you? I thought I was the one.
Well, I just couldn't find his name in my head.
He's only getting like 8 minutes a game.
Is that it? Well, when
he should play more.
When he's in there, I
freaking
feel
good.
like I wish somebody else was in there.
I don't.
Really?
I like him.
Is it? He's kind of. Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Who do you want in there?
Anthony Richardson.
Do you?
Do we segue?
No.
No.
I'm not ready for that yet.
No.
Just get it out of the way.
Tyrese broken.
Talk about Josh Giddey for 15 minutes.
No, we're not. That's all my Pacers thoughts for now. We're 1-3, but I've seen a lot of stuff I kind of like, but it's the same old problems: the rebounding,
The defense.
and
we can play defense kind of like that if our offense is better. Like our offense has been in the bottom of the league, which is dumb.
Last year, we were winning these 2 games that we lost. We were winning the close games.
Right.
Like, we've lost 2 really close games, one in overtime and one, the Orlando game just got away
How good is
from
Paulo
us.
Banchero?
Yeah. But they let
Against the Pacers.
back
he's
to
a
the
frickin'
point of
He's
all-star.
enormous.
He's
enormous.
He just barrels down.
He's
like a
enormous.
running back.
Right. He is enormous.
He's Derrick Henry as a basketball player.
Yeah, he is so big and like. Oh, that was a grand slam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just giant, man. Like I didn't realize how big he was until he was standing on the free throw line and I'm looking at the people on the free throw line. I'm like, oh my God, he's huge, man.
He's Jason Tatum.
He's bigger than Tatum.
Tatum's like that. Like you're describing Banchero, like Tatum is massive.
Isn't as thick as Banchero.
He's
Banchero,
thick.
That boy thicker than a Snicker. He's just thick and giant, man. Like, and
go fill your plate up again.
Yeah, get in there, Paolo. That dude is going to be a baller, though. But man, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's about all they have. It was
Suggs was on fire. Which
did you watch the game on TV
No, I watched the fourth quarter on TV. I listened to everything else.
Quinn was like harping the whole second half because we came back and should have won the game.
Right.
And Quinn was like, they're going to take Paolo out, and then he's like, watch, partner. They don't have anything else. And he was right most, then at the end we just shit the bed, as you know. But all right, I'm done. I got it all out.
As the Pacers are prone to do.
Pacers. Come on, boys.
So speaking of Paolo, the NBA thoughts. What else?
Yeah, Jamie, if you download the NBA app on here, I'll activate it and you'll have the league pass on there.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I will do that.
So, we got league pass for the Pacers, and so I've been watching like all kinds of weird stuff. What I'll do is go and just wait for fourth quarters a lot of times and just see which game's close and go watch that. And because there's just so many games every night. But I think my favorite team to watch is
the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It is, man. I love them. I love Chet so much. I love him so much. Like he's so good. And who else? The Kings are kind of fun to watch, but I think I have some hardwired Sabonis love.
I have a lot of Kings in the fantasy basketball Devo league that we just drafted.
My team is speaking of Paolo, I got Paolo in that league.
Speaking of Sabonis, I got Sabonis in that league.
Do you? You got Hallie too, don't you?
Why not?
Yeah. You should have taken Wembanyama. I would have traded you a lot for Wemby, probably.
Yeah.
For some reason it won't give me the NBA app, but
really,
we'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my team in that league is stacked.
I think my team's. Well, I mean, we can maybe go through them later in the pod if we get to talking shit about the end times and stuff. I'll start looking up some. I'll start looking up some rosters and we can roster bait later. But other NBA notes, man. I think that's about it. I love the Thunder, and
we're well aware.
They're my West Coast team.
The Oklahoma Thunder, and riding bikes, boy. Shut your face.
Today was Monon Day. So Monon Day and Pod Day have been falling on the same day, which is good because I get two big chunks of schedule time out of my.
There you go. Now the rest of the week is gravy.
Yeah, but I'm fatigued.
Big day. Big day. Had a little Monon trail.
It was so windy today, man. It was like almost like
riding uphill.
For real. It really
like
was
mountain riding.
It was. The wind is. There was a couple times I'm like.
Do you ever watch the Tour de France when it's on?
No.
It's fun to watch.
I know. I have watched it, but I don't make a point of it, I guess. No. I just do it to stay healthy, honestly.
I haven't got to watch a lot of NBA this year, so I can't say who
your favorite team is yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What's your first Pacer game you're going to?
The only tickets I have right now are the Knicks.
Knicks?
February. It's hard to freaking figure out when I can go.
Mm-hmm. But only other NBA thought I have is, Giddey is doing what Giddey does. Giddey's almost like a little triple-double machine.
Giddy up.
Who got him in that league, I wonder?
I don't know why
Devo
you didn't.
took him in the fourth round.
It was somebody took him, and
Devo took him in the fourth round.
If he would have got to me, he was my next pick. I was so excited.
We talked about that in this room.
Can we trade
Devo.
in that league?
Of course.
We can?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna get Giddey. He needs to be on my team. I will shelter him and put him under my wing. All right, that's all my NBA thoughts. What about you, B-Ray? Have you watched any or
Not
just the
much.
Pacers?
Just the Pacers. A little bit of this and that, but college basketball season is
Excited?
creeping around the corner. It eases in.
When's
October and in November.
they've been
a couple
having
good
weird
games.
little practice games this week.
Exhibition.
Yeah. Is that Purdue doing that?
I don't know.
Hopes are high.
Good enough.
Stick a 7-footer in your eye
The Hoosiers won against Tennessee
in a real game.
in an exhibition type game.
Huh.
IU basketball.
Is IU basketball back?
They're going to be good. They're going to be better.
They have a lot of
Transfer portal
yes.
guys.
I mean, how will they fit together and play? Could
It's
be
like-
great. It
like
could be
Ton of free agents they picked up.
right.
Do you guys when
They
you,
have one like the kid they got from Arizona, that center. He's a beast.
What's his name?
I can't remember, but he's a beast.
when you think about kids?
Mbako stayed, so he's still there. He's
Who
pretty
is he a
good.
center?
No,
The wing
Wing.
freshman last year, McKenzie.
So when these kids come to IU, for instance, in the transfer portal,
yes.
I like to think of them as actually like there's a place down in one of those big granite buildings in the basement where there's like a glowing big circular thing where they actually walk through that portal and into the library.
So it's just like a beam me up,
Like the
Scotty.
Dr. Pepper
Yeah,
commercial.
it's the transfer portal,
Yeah.
and they arrive on campus through that, and then they're Hoosiers forever
Pretty sure. It's definitely
They're
how it
Hoosiers for a year,
until they go through the portal.
Exactly.
Yeah, until they go through the portal in
or declare
At
themselves
Karst Park.
eligible for the NBA draft.
hurry by the
Karst Park.
By the cloak of night, meet me at Karst Park. We will hit the transfer portal. Anyway, that's how
That's how you think of college basketball.
I like to mix my sci-fi and my sports and just kind of mix it up a little bit. Look at, is that he what's the big guy? Judge. Judge has been horrible in the postseason.
Or Stanton. Also a big guy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
What's next, B-Ray?
I don't know. I think it's time to talk about Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Who wants to make some NFL picks?
Who wants to go first on? Let's get AR5 out of the way and then do picks. That sounds good.
He is broken.
What are your thoughts on him?
He's
go
not
first.
good. He was 2 of 15 or whatever at halftime.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's unbelievable.
you keep him out there, he's just gonna get destroyed.
In our text chain, I said 2 weeks ago, he's dangerous for himself and for everyone else that's on the field. Like he shouldn't be out there. He just is going to get people hurt. He's so bad. Go ahead.
He started the game. Like a lot of the throws in the first drive, he put those balls on target. And the one Pittman dropped because they had 2.
Most of those were defensed.
Yeah,
well. Yes.
Houston made 2 outstanding defensive plays.
That
Like,
Pittman
he
one-
started out throwing darts, and then he went back
Then
to
he
being
didn't.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
The pulling yourself out of the game in a professional football game
that's
as a
it.
quarterback when you're tired, there is no freaking way that should ever happen. No freaking way. Like, I remember in high school soccer when I was playing,
Oh, man.
Tony Bishop one time asked Mr. Knutson to come out because he was tired. He took him
Yeah.
out and never put him back in. And at the end of the game, he's like, why didn't I go back in? He's like, you ever asked me to come out again?
Right.
You will not play.
I'm sure
And that was high school soccer in the freaking 90s.
in the 90s and yeah.
So as a $50 million guy, you are tired.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the offensive lineman should go full. What is it? What's that freaking Full Metal Jacket and hold his ass down on a bunk bed and beat him with soap because
Only on Indie OnlyFans.
because it's so
You're
freaking
listening to me, pile.
it's so freaking weak. Like
Yeah.
that is so weak. There's no one in that locker room that has any respect for him at
That's
this point.
why they benched him. man.
100%.
I think.
I guarantee somebody's like, if that dude sees the field, I'm gonna turn around. And
Otherwise,
hit
because
it.
everyone, we were all subscribed to he's got to play to get better. He's got to be in there. He's going to make mistakes. We were all subscribed to that. I was subscribed to it. That's what everybody's preaching. When somebody would get all upset about it, no, it's all right. He's gonna, he's got. But But then when he does that, it's almost like having for Steichen, it's like ooh. I bet he was kind of like secretly twiddling his fingers. He's like, ooh, I can bench him for the rest of this year and play
part of
Flacco.
his plan.
Well,
An
no,
opportunity
I think it's just
an opportunity.
Yes, an opportunity. Don't you think? And then,
right,
because down deep we were all subscribed to that, but I wanted to see Flacco because I think we can win with Flacco. And like, I know, what's that get, a 7 seed losing the first round? So what? I want to fucking lose in the first round. Okay? That right.
I want to go to Buffalo and watch
I'd
Joe
rather
Flacco
lose
get
in the
killed.
first round than have the 14th pick again.
I mean, we're about to hit probably the toughest stretch of our schedule with Vikings, Bills, Jets, Lions. So why not throw the guy out there for the next 4 games that gives you the best chance to win? And if he doesn't win them, I think after the Lions game,
why not beat the Vikings and beat the Jets? Boom, 2-3. That's what we said a game ago. We need to go 2-3.
Yeah. If we suck,
if one of those wins was for
the Texans
versus the Texans.
Oh my God!
One
we
of
need
them
to
had
go.
be
We need to
versus
win
the
3 of the next
now
4
we
now.
need to, yes,
He should have been benched at halftime, but he did. That's why I think, because if it was because of his play he was benched, they would have benched him at halftime.
He should have been benched after he threw that pick with 25 fucking seconds.
That was the
left
dumbest play.
Oh my God! I was watching Leo. We had to drive to Columbus, Ohio for one soccer game and then drive back. I was watching it on my iPad, and I wanted to chuck my iPad across the soccer field. I was so mad. Whoever the mom was sitting next to me was probably like, "Oh my God,
Yeah. Rage, Dad."
So I'm like, "Oh,
You're like, go Colts.
But come on, man!" And then,
Yeah, just one of the dumbest plays.
And then we turn him over, and he got sacked on a Hail Mary that they were rushing 2 guys. The fuck, man.
No.
How? And how does that? You're 6'5", 250 pounds. They rushed 2 guys and he got sacked. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, he. That's what I'm saying. So him doing the check out on that 3rd down, it just opened up. It really sprung the clause in all kinds of unwritten contracts.
The escape clause.
Yeah, the escape clause was activated, and they're like, let's have a meeting. Hey guys, I think we could bench him.
Yeah. So in the next 4 games, if we're not in the playoff contention, he'll be back in for the Patriots, Broncos, Titans, Giants, Jags.
I'm not giving up on him, but I think he's not ready. He looks half of the time out there, which is a lot. 50% of the time is a lot in a football game. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, and then when he kind of figures out what to do, half the time he can't perform physically and do it. I mean,
Cialis, bro.
Yeah, he just can't throw a little.
He's effective only 25% of the time.
Right. He's effective 100% of the time, 50% of the time.
Correct.
It's got pure bits of Panther in it.
Yes. I watched that clip the other day.
So
There's one, I don't know if it's a bootleg one or if it was actually in the movie, I can't remember, with condoms too, where they're like going through a whole list of condoms in that. All right, Barry, I think I'm done bitching about Richardson. You got anybody else? What we got?
I think I said my piece. He should be private piled.
I think that's too far, but he should be benched.
And he has been.
Yeah, and he has been. So there you have it.
So rest to the waiver wire for Joe Flacco.
And so for all we know is, Flacco gets hurt, and then he comes back in, and so who knows when we'll see him again. We'll see him again. He'll be back, and hopefully he'll be better, and hopefully this will make him better. A lot of the best quarterbacks in the league sat behind people for a while. Mahomes did.
Aaron Rodgers.
Jordan Love.
Shut your
For
face.
you. Yeah, Chet Holmgren.
Oh, he's back to the Thunder.
What a pro wants.
Chet would be a good shotgun QB. That's all I'm saying.
Could see over the line.
Oh my God. Of course
He would get broken in half on that
snapped
first
like
sack.
a little stick person.
He's so skinny.
All right. Anthony Richardson.
What's your thoughts, Barry?
Yeah.
I'm at peace with it. It's okay. I mean, it's frustrating. He does suck, but I don't think he's good at all, and I don't think he's going to be here for more than a year.
He's got a 4-year deal. I think he's at least QB3 for 2 more years after this one.
So you're saying that pulse is slowing, and that there might be
if
we're able to draft a quarterback in next year's draft then we do it.
If he doesn't pan out, then
sure.
Ballard is going to lose his job.
Yeah, he should.
And then we take the next available
a quarterback.
The next time we can get a good quarterback, we take him.
Totally agree with that.
I hate that. Why
Totally
can't he
agree
just
with
be good? Why couldn't a freaking Stroud just fall in one more pick?
Yeah, you were on Stroud that year.
I
remember.
told you Stroud was. Dude, I watched him a lot in
him.
college.
I
He's
remember that.
freaking sick.
Yeah, you were on that for sure.
Maybe we're set up for dare I say,
What?
a certain Texas QB.
Ooh, a little Manning.
Ooh, Arch?
I would love.
Are we
that
in line for Arch?
I don't know if things go badly.
They go real south.
They go
in the
badly
next 2
over
years.
the next couple of years.
It'd be freaking amazing if we could somehow pull Arch out of the hat. Ewers, you are you think Ewers is good over there, right? Like
He is good. I mean, I don't. Ewers is the starting
Ewers
quarterback
never-
for the Texas
never-
Longhorns. Ewers is good.
I've never been sold on Ewers. And
I think what you're asking is, do I think Ewers is better than Arch Manning?
yes,
Okay, well, that's a different question. And my answer to that is, I think Ewers before he got hurt was better than Arch Manning. Ewers after he's been hurt.
here's the thing: Ewers is hurt every year.
Is he one of those
He
guys?
is.
Yeah. So, if you,
Ewers has got a mangina.
I think Arch Manning is gonna be one of my favorate people of all time.
Derek
For
and
some
his
reason.
buddies lip sync to Ice Ice Baby.
Yes, lick the white poop.
I love that song.
So,
it's a good one.
When's the last time you saw any white dog poop?
I haven't seen any in a long time.
Right, think about that.
Whoa,
I know.
I have a
Meridian
dog.
Woods thing.
Remember seeing it all the time when I was a kid. White dog.
I have a
pooping.
dog and I don't see it.
Yeah. Anyway,
She poops in the yard all the time.
I know that wasn't on the pod notes, but that just
hit you.
I was at
That just happened.
Well, I saw it on Instagram or something. Like there was some big-eyed person going, "Hey man, think about this. When's the last time you saw a white dog poop?"
Yeah, but now dogs eat better than us.
Well, I think it's just that the white dog poop when we saw it as kids was because that somebody's dog shit somewhere and they never got cleaned up, and it just sat there, and so it just decomposed, and the end part of decomposition was
clean
white,
the dog shit up in my yard.
and it doesn't turn white.
Nope.
Really? We need to maybe be doing some research on this.
The dogs eat better than humans nowadays.
This probably goes back to the whole Vegas Saudi thing.
Yeah.
So anyway,
100%.
That's connecting a lot of dots there, man. Let me write that down in the notebook, and
it all comes
we'll
back to that. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that started some shit.
It's been since before the Saudi attack, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about not having seen white dog poop for years.
Right.
Years.
Right.
25.
Viewers.
You don't see lightning bugs anymore. That's kind of scary.
We have lightning
We
bugs
see-
out
I see
my
him.
ass
I see
here.
him. Yeah. I know what you mean, though. I mean, I remember maybe it's just because we were kids, but you just they were everywhere.
Swarming.
Yes.
They don't swarm.
Hordes of
Grandma and Grandpa McLaughlin's house sat in the back.
the jars.
Mhm.
Put 'em in
There's
jars.
lightning bugs. We have tons of lightning bugs in our backyard in the summer, though.
Yeah. Monarch butterflies.
Have those too.
All right. What's next, B-Ray?
NFL pick'em. I'll let you drive this one.
Okay. I'll run these lines. That's what I was born to do.
Warm them up, Chris.
I was born to share the gospel and run the lines. Two things I love most in the world.
The gambling preacher man.
That's right. So, praise Jesus. Let's do this. The Thursday night game.
Let's go Jets.
I always got to look at this because it's the one's the half. Okay, it's at the Houston going to the Jets. We need the Jets to win, guys. I mean, because
Is there like a standings update at all?
for the hold on, let me pull. I got that updated today, actually. Dave beat us last week.
About time, Dave.
Yep. I suck, man. I'm gonna do better.
Wow.
Last week I had 6 wins. Let's see here. Jameson, you had 7 wins. Barry, you had 5 wins, and Dave had 10 wins.
So it's all even right now.
Yeah, Dave made up some ground. So Dave has 63. Barry, you have 63. Jameson, you have 66, and I have 59. So I am 7 back from the leader, Jameson.
Oh.
Did you just come?
Yeah.
Good. Is that your O face?
Oh.
I'll do like sometimes like, and I'll reach over and like scratch Kelly's back for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll be like, "Did you come?"
Shut up, Danny.
She's like, "No, keep doing it. Keep rubbing." All right. Okay, so yeah, Houston Texans going to New York Jets. Houston -1. Let me pull up Dave's too. Barry, who do you take? Well, I'm looking up Dave's picks here.
Texans.
I take the Jets. Texans are down to Tank Dell and everybody else.
All right, so Jameson, you take the Jets. Barry, you take the Texans. Dave took. Do you have his pulled up by chance? I'm having
Texans.
trouble. He took the Texans. I'm gonna take. Man, I just keep taking the Jets and keep losing and losing and losing. And like, I told myself this week, I'm not taking the Jets again. And then
Who are you taking?
And now I see who they're playing, and I'm gonna take them. So all that to tell you, I'm
Jets.
an idiot.
Danny Greenberg.
Yeah. Oh, he's so mad. Mike Greenberg is some very strongly worded tweets.
Yes.
About what?
The Jets.
Jets sucking.
About what a historical disappointment this team is. I'm like, get out of here. You're in your little vacuum. This is not historical.
Let me tell you something about the Indianapolis Colts.
Have you watched Anthony Richardson?
Please.
2 and 15.
Hello.
2 for 15, bud.
Visit the Heartland
You got-
once in a
and
while.
And we
Aaron
only
Rodgers.
lost by 3.
Yeah.
Even subpar quarterbacking would have won that game.
Subpar. It's true. The
I'm aware.
The Texans are a mess.
Yeah, they have no receivers left, dude. They
Right.
have Tank Dell.
Right.
Because Diggs is out for the
I
season.
saw that.
Tore his ACL. Later, Diggs.
Yeah. Hope get better soon. Man.
After we've already played them twice.
Best ball teams. Like I'm gonna go in and look at
Decimated.
Just, I mean,
There should be
who's
a
left?
mid-season redraft.
Gosh.
No way to get
Underdog.
those
That's a
together.
good idea. That's a good idea. A mid-season redraft on league.
100% get on that.
All right, Dallas Cowboys going to Atlanta, and Atlanta, folks, is -2.5.
Give me the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys as well.
Falcons for me.
Who'd Dave take?
Falcons.
Barry and Dave sitting in a tree. Barry and Dave have the same pick on the first two. Buddies! All right. Denver Broncos going to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens -9. I'm taking the Broncos.
Barry, do you want me to just mark you down?
That's a big line right there. 9?
9.
Denver's pretty good, right? They're not bad.
I think I'm taking Denver. You do what you want.
I'm going to take Denver as well.
Yeah, Sean Payton. Bo Nix. I dropped him in the RFL. I had him on my team a couple weeks ago. And
Dave Thornell took the Broncos.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go on an island and take the Ravens with that 9-point spread.
Are you? And Barry, who'd you take? The Broncos?
Yes, sir.
Las Vegas Raiders going to Cincinnati. The Bengals -7.5.
Dave Thornell takes the Bengals.
Bengals for Dave. That's a lot of points again, man. It really depends on if T. Higgins is healthy too. It's like when Chase and Higgins are playing, they're almost unbeatable. It seems like, and then when one are
Easy. They're like 2 and 5, bud.
Hey. 7.5. I'm taking the Raiders.
Bengals for me.
Jameson?
Who do I think they're going to beat them Bengals?
So you want the Raiders?
I want the Bengals.
Okay, I'm on an
You're all
island.
alone.
I'm on an island. I'm on Raider Island. That's probably not a good place to
You're
be.
like Blackbeard.
Yeah. I liked learning about pirates when I was in school, and Indians too. Loved when it was like Indian time or pirate time.
What, history class?
Yeah, I remember I did a report on Sitting Bull once, and on there was another Sioux chief that I thought was badass. Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse was the shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Agree.
Chargers going to the Cleveland Browns. Chargers -2.
Give me the Chargers.
You sound choked up about that. You're big Justin Herbert, like just really.
Thornell takes Chargers.
I, too, will take the Chargers.
So will I. It's a sweep. It's a sweep. Miami Dolphins going to the Buffalo Bills. Bills -6.5. And they're rolling, and I'm taking them.
Same.
The Bills? You guys are taking the Bills?
Yeah. It's the sexy pick, Barry. Do it.
What's Dave got?
Dave has the Dolphins.
Of course he does.
Florida man.
Florida man Dave.
Florida man takes Miami +6.5. Dave's actually South Carolina man now.
Yeah. Same thing. Barry.
Does he have the
Same thing.
Does he have the sticker, the what is it, a
The game
palmetto tree?
Salt Life?
No, the palmetto tree
Yes,
with a
with
little
the half moon.
Quarter
Quarter
the
moon.
star. It's like
Right.
a
It's a quarter moon.
is it? Yeah, and there's a star by the moon, I
think
believe.
there
No,
is. Yeah, a little dot.
Little
up there.
dot.
South Carolina emblem.
Hey.
Does he have one on his
Hey,
I
car?
think the star by the moon might be a Islamic thing.
that's gonna be maybe.
Yeah.
Maligalaga. I think Jameson's first tattoo should be the South
palmetto
Carolina palmetto tree. Hell yeah.
Legit.
I will take Indiana. Indiana man takes Buffalo Bills.
Okay. You do. You get on board, Barry?
Yep.
Okay, New England Patriots going to the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, wow.
what a great
The
game.
first pick bowl.
38 over under.
Tennessee -3.
Over under.
38. Yeah. That's what a cuz their first round pick got hurt. I don't know how hurt. Have you heard? Drake May?
No idea.
No idea. Doesn't matter. I mean,
You're the Patriots fan. You tell us.
he got hurt. He's good too. I think he's going to be a good pick for them, which pisses me off.
Great.
Yeah. He's he's got the perfect mix of being able to run and pocket pass. He's a good prospect. I like it.
Had a concussion.
Did he? Okay, so he probably won't play. I'm going to take the Titans -3.
Titans for me.
Barry? Or who did Dave take? Jameson?
Patriots.
Pats for Dave. Jameson, I'll put you down for the Pats too, probably.
Correct.
Had a sense. New Orleans Saints. This is an all-time shitty game right here.
I don't know. These two games right here are like,
New Orleans Saints going to Carolina.
God, Carolina's so bad.
They are.
And they just traded
Bryce-
Deontay Johnson.
They did, yep. That makes Adam Thielen and, well, I hate to say, he's not on the waiver wire. That Leggett kid for Carolina is going to be a sneaky little pickup if you got a league
Such a
that's
sneaker.
Is Dalton back?
I don't know.
Or is
I think Bryce is starting. Bryce Young. At any rate, I'm taking. Oh God, it's so gross. I mean, the Saints beat them by like 50 the first time they played in the first game of the year against them and beat them like. Remember when everybody thought the Saints were gonna be like amazing after the first 2 or 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
That didn't happen because they've lost 6 in a row, and. I'm just
think,
trying to talk
They're
myself.
7-point favorites.
I think
I
Derek
know.
Carr.
Take Carolina. I'm
Derek
taking Carolina.
Me too, Barry.
Okay.
Who are you taking?
Saints.
Yeah, you are.
I think Derek Carr's back.
Ooh, that would make a difference. Is he back?
Your picks are in.
Settle down over there.
Dave Thornell takes the Saints.
I wrote it down. It's written.
He just got all the big guy behind the counter that's at the meat shop is like, your picks are in. There's no chance.
I'm going to double shock power the Carolina Panthers.
Oh my!
Wow.
Who did Dave take? I'm sorry.
Saints.
You and Dave on Saints Island, couple of pirates, aren't you? What is a saint? Is that a crusader? What is a saint? Is that out of history?
Well, it's also a person in the Catholic
Yes.
Church.
Right,
that,
I know that. Yeah, I mean, a saint is like essentially someone who follows God. But are they like warriors or like what's going on?
No, but they're saints, man.
I know. You can't define a word by just saying the word at me.
Well,
it's
not a mythical beast.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, they are sainted people.
Is there saint? All right, never mind. This is probably more like a late night text discussion. Here we go.
I think you're trying to make it harder than it is.
Right. I just what did these
Barry
guys?
double shocked the Panthers.
Yeah. No, it's
well
so
done,
sexy.
Barry.
It's so dirty, man. You're dipping your toe into some like really dirty shit right there. That's good stuff. Washington Commanders, everybody's new favorite darling team, going to the Giants. Commanders are favored -3.5. I'm taking the Commanders. That's kind of stinky. It's almost like they're like take the Commanders.
I am also taking the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm doing it, but I don't feel good about it.
The who?
Commanders.
Jameson.
The Redskins.
I will take.
Dave also takes the Redskins.
I will take the Guardians.
I took the Washington football team as well. Is that a clean sweep for everybody?
That's a fort popper.
I have a feeling until they lose again, like everybody's just taking them. I'm gonna.
The Giants suck,
Hey,
and the line's 3.5. I'm gonna take the Redskins.
Me too.
Bears Cardinals. I'm gonna pick them.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Who'd Dave take?
Dave took the Cardinals.
Cardinals. I'm gonna try to make one up and take the Bears on him.
I'm on the Bears as well.
Okay. The Cardinals are
Sneaky
good. Yeah, I will not. You probably won't see me bet one single dollar against the Cardinals for the rest of this year, anyway. Barry, who do you like?
Cardinals.
Yeah, you do. I think you're a Kyler Murray man. That's like being kind of like an ass man or a boob man. You're a Kyler Murray man. I feel like that. Okay. Jacksonville going to Philadelphia. Philly -7. He's a Murray man.
Give me the Eagles.
-7, huh?
Jacksonville.
Against the Prince?
Jacksonville.
Enough
said.
They literally have no receivers left either.
What happened to Brian Robinson?
He's questionable.
Thomas.
Brian Thomas.
You guys are the worst with names.
Yeah,
I'm
duh.
always like,
Duh.
if I'm the fact
My
checker, if
kids-
I'm the,
Yeah.
My kids are lucky I know their names.
Right.
Okay.
I
sad
call him
state of
short. I
affairs,
call him
Lynn.
short. I call his daughter just her soccer number
Lil.
now.
What's up, 8?
Yeah, I call her 8. What up, 8?
What are you going to do when she gets to club? She ain't 8 no more.
She's 16.
16.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll call her 8. 8 times 2.
What's up? 2 times.
That's a mouthful, man.
Yeah, it is. I'll figure it out. I'm working.
I'm on the Eagles.
Jameson wants the Eagles. I want the Eagles. I'm not taking Jacksonville. Please, Barry.
I already proclaimed for the Eagles.
Did you?
House Eagle.
I like that.
War Eagle.
Who does the House of Thornell proclaim for?
The Eagles of Philadelphia or
The Jags. Florida man.
Yeah,
takes
Florida man.
Florida
Florida
man.
man. Florida man. Dave. As for me and my house, we proclaim for House Stark, King of the North. I love that scene where the little bear,
Queen in the North.
the
at that
bear
point.
family. No, the little girl. She's
Yeah.
she's the
She's the-
Mormont. She's a Mormont.
Yeah, she's the girl from
Yes.
The Rest of Us.
Yes.
The Last of Us,
Yes.
whatever it is. Oh.
She starts an avalanche of King of the North proclamations.
Queen of the North at that point is what I said, though. Because it's the redheaded girl. Is
Sansa?
Sansa Stark is at that meeting as representation of the North.
after she took care of Littlefinger.
We should do We should do a Thrones pod.
Let's do it.
Seriously. All right. We'll just make them like a half hour long. Like watch an episode.
Boom, hit it.
A half hour pod. Because, I mean, I love to listen to pods about shows I watch, but I wish sometimes they were shorter. And so that's what we'll do. Boom. Roasted. Detroit Lions.
1 hour episodes.
Ooh, this is going to be a good game. If Jordan Love is playing. Detroit Lions going to the Green Bay Packers. -3.5 Detroit Lions. I love the Lions. I'm betting on them until they make me not.
Is Jordan Love playing?
I don't know. So I'm hedging that, but with I'm putting a D
Jordan
on.
Love is considered day-to-day after an MRI Monday revealed a groin strain.
Oh, the old groin.
Give me the Lions.
What do you think the therapy was for that groin? What do you think?
Poll on it.
Yeah. Who do you want, Barry?
Lions.
Yeah.
Mr. Thornell also takes the Lions.
Mr. Thornell, I see you've taken the Lions, sir. That'll be 20 quid, won't it? It's quite a bit of a loser.
Is that a clean sweeper right there?
I took them too, didn't I? Jameson.
Rams, Seahawks.
Who'd you take?
I took the Lions.
Oh, okay.
I was the
I'm sorry.
first one to say the Lions.
That's my bad.
Proclaimed for House
Yes.
Lannister from the jump.
I love Dan Quinn. Rams going to Seattle. It's a pick 'em.
Quinn.
Or the
He's the coach of the Redskins.
no, who's the coach of the Lions?
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. Man, I heard I don't remember why or what it was. He was giving a speech to his guys about
Did you want to run through a freaking brick wall?
about why they were going to have full-on contact practices because a lot of clubs don't now. And he's like, listen, and he just told him why he thought it was a good idea. And he was like, he goes, I fucking go to bed thinking about you guys and how I can set you up for success. And, just like going in and like, he's like, and I think we need to do it. And I think it'll make you better. And and the guy, you could just tell, yeah, they were like,
Let's do it.
I would have done it. I mean, I felt like I think I went out and walked a 5K on the trail.
So is Detroit
Monon Day.
Is Detroit your OKC of the NFL?
Right. It's my NFC team.
You nailed it. Yeah, that's for sure. I love
It's
golf.
my NFC team, and their unis are hype.
Golf is so efficient, just clean.
Need we talk about Jahmyr Gibbs?
Let's see. We all picked that.
Not
Okay.
even. Amon-Ra St. Brown is his guy, though.
Rams going to Seattle. Pick 'em.
Another pick 'em.
Yep, another pick 'em.
Give me the Rams.
Give me some.
Whoa. Whoa.
Give me the Rams.
Yeah, that was like a check swing right there.
Give me the Rams.
And I was like, ha! Barry wants the Rams.
I definitely held up for sure.
Ha! Ha! Huh! I would love to. Sorry. I'm going to take, man, I feel like I've been burned by Seattle so much, too. I'm taking the Rams.
That's a four-popper, then.
Is it? Dave took them, too. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 poppers.
Colts.
So Colts going to Minnesota. We got flex to the night game. Colts -5.5, or no, Minnesota.
Flacco versus Darnold.
Yeah, Minnesota -5.5. The Flacco Darnold Bowl, Barry.
Right, this is kind of
Colts.
It's very important.
Colts.
The Flacco Darnold Bowl.
It is. It really is. It's significant. Who did Thorn? If Dave.
He took the Colts.
Yeah, he did.
Desperate times, Colts.
Barry.
There you go, Barry. Way to be a fan.
Okay. Let's see.
It's another four-popper.
It is another 4-power. Monday night. Tampa Bay going to Kansas City.
Ooh, that's a good game.
It is
right
a good
there.
game. I'm taking the points. I'm taking the points with the Bucks. And should I mark Dave down? I don't even need to ask, do I?
Chiefs.
He took the Chiefs?
Florida man.
Took the Chiefs.
Whoa, he might lose his card.
going to take the Chiefs.
Is Mike Evans playing?
Nope.
Have the Chiefs beat anybody by more than 2 points in 3 years? Florida man.
Give me the Bucks.
I just want to.
No Mike Evans or who was their second best receiver that's out for the year?
Godwin.
Godwin also
Yeah,
out.
next man up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They do have 2 or 3 really good young
3 and
receivers.
4s.
They do. They actually do.
Good luck
I
at
think-
Kansas City.
I would recommend
Kansas City's defense is
you
nasty.
think about the waiver wire and look and see who those
Go
receivers
ahead.
are.
I will not spend another dime on fantasy football in the RFL this
Are
year.
you
Are you waving the white flag?
Are you out?
2 and 5.
That
Lost to
makes-
fucking Weaver.
Oh no. The sure win. You lost to.
Yep.
Oh my God. That's like the Pacers losing to Philly without Embiid and Paul George.
Exactly.
Like the Pacers do every single year against the teams that don't have some players.
Yeah. It's been a pretty disgusting 3 or 4 day stretch of losing. it feels gross.
I know that was one of my pod notes. Later, I need a win.
Yeah.
I got,
something
like-
needs to win here.
Yeah.
I think I got
soon.
30 plus points from Jalen Hurts and still lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of losses.
I
A lot of
made-
losses in this room.
I made a colossal lineup mistake and lost.
Well done.
Me too.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway.
Thank God Devo's not a guest tonight.
I lost to his brother. Yeah. The McDermotts beat 2 McLaughlins. You know they're like having a little special Zoom call, little dinner or whatever they do when they beat
Celebrate.
us. Yeah. I
Cheers.
picture it to be like almost like a vampire-y type of celebration. I don't know what I mean by that even, but
Nor do I.
I don't know. Just like chalices and like old relics because the McDermotts have beaten the McLaughlins yet again and something, and it's to be celebrated, honestly. Because not that Jameson and I have a special McDermott drinking chalice.
It is a true evil laugh, right?
That has been handed down for generations. I will teach my sons to hate yours. Just kidding. That's from a movie of some sort.
I think
What are you
just
looking up
did
over there,
like
Jimmer?
Just looking at my result and how bad my team sucks.
Oh.
I had 50 points between Hurts and Jonathan Taylor
Yeah.
and still lost by 16. Fucking fantastic.
So
I mean, I actually scored 105
I'd-
points. And
I'd say I wouldn't tap yet. There's
I'm done
what are you
for
2 and 5?
2 and 5.
Yeah, you don't tap yet. You make moves right now. You just
Incorrect.
desperate moves is what you do. You
Incorrect.
You
I'm
use
still-
that $15
still plus-
IR. You make moves.
Nope. I'm still plus money on my initial investment when I paid this year. So
Barry and I are playing for free this year off of
Yeah, I think
sponsored
I'm
by
still
Tommy
in-
Tatro's
I think I'm
scholarship
still
fund.
in plus territory.
He already paid it too. Apparently because Ms. Wiki's already credited it to
Yeah.
us. I love that.
That's 2 years in a
way
row.
to pay your debts. Tommy
Secret
Taylor.
chalice.
Won money on the Nuggets.
Here's
We
to
could
Tommy.
probably, if we time it right, we could all three get that bet again this year.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
just gotta
Got to wait for them to be on like
I
a
don't
4-game
think
win
that's-
streak.
I don't think that's going to happen this year.
and
Nuggets
wait
and-
until he's on a.
No, wait. He'll
Till
bet.
he's on a bender.
He'll give you the field.
Been at Red Rocks for 2 nights in a row.
You get the
They
field.
just-
And then
Be
you
patient,
hedge
Jimmy.
it. You
Be
go to
patient.
Caesars and whatever you bet him, you hedge it so that there's no way that you can lose.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Are we done? We're done picking football,
Yeah.
I believe. Hey, it's been real,
First
guys.
place, bud.
I'm the NFL.
Did everybody double check?
Ooh, I
Oh,
did.
I did not. Good call, Barry. I'm going to go ahead. Go ahead, Danny.
That's the
Take your
last time.
double
It's
shot.
like the dealer.
Okay,
If
okay.
the dealer pays me.
Did Thornell give us a
The
double
first time?
shock?
He did not.
I think.
didn't.
I
course
think.
not.
I think Detroit goes and sends a message to Green Bay this week. I'm taking Detroit double shock. Barry, you took the Panthers.
Because Jameson forbid us to make the change, so I'm
Yeah.
just double shocking him.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is back for
The
that.
bet is in.
I'm going to go ahead and double shock the Chargers.
Yeah, you are.
-2 against the Browns. I'll take that.
I'll take that bet you're going to regret.
What was yours? The Lions?
Jameson, you took the Chargers. Yeah, Lions. That's solid. Dan Campbell. Speech time.
Run through a wall for him, bud.
Mm-hmm. I promise you, it's the best thing for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Full pads. Let's do it. Oklahomas. We should do Oklahomas in your backyard sometime. I bet if we did Oklahomas for 10 minutes, we would all be so destroyed.
You wouldn't make it 10 minutes.
Right.
First off.
I'd be lucky to
Second
get to
off,
5,
I would
man.
fucking destroy you.
I mean, I'm going to tackle you hard as well, sir.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I can get some pads.
Yeah.
From the high school.
I mean,
let's go. Oh my God, I would
let's
love
just
to.
my point is,
let's play war ball instead.
Is somebody, if not everybody, would end up being hurt. When I worked at 84 Lumber, God, it had to have been probably 12, 15 years ago now, because it was right when I first started. We played there's probably 15 of us played flag football out in the big lawn out there in front of 84 Lumber, and pretty much everybody got hurt in one way or another. And
you're wanting to do Oklahoma drills. That's not flag football.
I know I can't do Oklahoma drills. Are you kidding
me?
I
will do an Oklahoma drill right now.
Great. Good for you.
I will bring in Oklahoma to your
I'm 53.
Ass.
The days of me having to go do Oklahoma.
48.
Yeah, it's over.
Soon to be 49.
You can do Oklahomas with Barry.
I'll do an Oklahoma drill with you. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I can get flags for flag football as well. Katie's got a whole set.
The flag football, at least this one, turned into, where just gets rougher than that.
You should put together a little a man Olympics out there where we all have to go do a bunch
I would
of
like to
different
play
events and
I would like to play frisbee football. That looks fun to me. Dare I say frisbee golf even. What's next, B-Ray? Where are we at?
I think it's Jameson's favorite ghost story
no,
time.
Something about baseball. Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
Baseball?
What is this that's
baseball.
going on right
Stand
now?
up to cancer.
The World Series is on. What is it? 5-4?
Yeah. It is. The Dodgers are slowly chipping away.
Barry, why don't you scan that code and go ahead and throw 10 on?
I have an Android. I can't scan those QR codes, bro.
You can't scan those?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
No.
I was going to say, are you...
I don't know what's happening right now.
Droid.
Look how stoic.
So, I don't watch baseball, so no, I would not cry at baseball. Stand up to cancer. It's like all the people.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So they're putting
You're
somebody that they know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird how that topic came up at the exact time that this moment of silence.
Baseball and the crying.
Right.
The stand up to cancer. Flavor Flav is in the house. Enough said.
Yeah. All right.
Favorite ghost story.
Yeah.
So I think we've discussed this. I don't know that it's a ghost per se, but I told you I can't remember the name of that AM radio show where they talk about aliens and
Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast. That's it.
Love that show.
It's freaking great, and you can
listen to that when we drive to Florida for
podcast. Like you get the 15-minute snippets of it.
Yes. You still listen to that?
I don't too often. I
forgot about that. I need to cue that back up. Those were good. And again,
I love
15 to 30-minute little clips.
Right.
I love that.
I love weird shit like aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot, whatever.
Me too.
But the one that freaks me out the most is the black-eyed children. We've had this discussion.
Yeah.
Like, I could just, if somebody really wanted to freak me out, they would send some kid with blacked-out contact lenses up to my front door to knock on the front door, and I would probably beat the piss out of that kid.
You think you
so
could
don't
do that?
Do it.
Can you get black?
Oh, yeah, because they have contact lenses that turn your eyes, red, and... Yeah, you could do it, absolutely. I don't know if you'd be able to see once you put the blacked-out contacts in, but...
I like the ones that are like blue, like a wolf's.
Right. But yeah, black-eyed children, no. Please don't ever do that. The other ghost story was my wife the other night when Nancy sent us that text about that show she's watching, scaring the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And Katie texts her back, well, you do live in the perfect property where you could die and no one would know. I'm sure that just made it feel so much better. And it's so true, though.
Yeah.
Like, we could scare the shit out of Nancy.
Well, my immediate thing was, do we need to hatch an elaborate plan to scare Nancy?
My only concern is Dad would shoot us.
I know. We would have to tell Dad that we were going to do it. We would. I thought that's funny.
Business because he would jump right in. And
he would. He would love it.
Oh, he would
I thought
be
the
in.
same thing. I'm like, we can't because we'll get shot.
Dad will shoot you.
No,
and
Dad!
the other thing is, does Dad remember that
Right.
we're about to do this?
Right. Don't shoot us, Dad. We're coming over.
Please don't.
We're coming over to scare Nancy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, black-eyed children. The whole discussion around that, like, there's I don't know that they're ghosts per se, but there's apparently a village in Alaska. Also, this was a coast-to-coast story. An abandoned village in Alaska that some creature that I guess just if you're there, it comes in and kills you. I would love to look it up.
What kind of is it? A sea creature?
No, it's more of a Bigfootish type creature, but I can't. Bigfoot / Yeti in Alaska.
Like
so
the Chupacabra or
Chupacabras are real.
Have either one of you watched on HBO? I think it was called like Grief, or I'll look it up. But
there's a Unsolved Mysteries. You watch that on Netflix? I have. There is like
that's from
there's
the
new
old
ones.
school ones.
Yeah, no, there's brand new ones
Right.
now. They're redoing it.
And what was the host's name?
There's a Navajo, like it's not a chupacabra, but there's a Navajo spirit animal type thing that it lives in a village, like the Navajo reservation out in like Oklahoma that they were talking about, and it freaked me out too. Like some of that shit freaks me out.
The Outsider. Have you seen that?
No, don't want to. Don't like it. Don't even like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, I look at that.
Yep. Nope.
What is it about?
I don't know. If people, so this thing or person or whatever
The Outsider
comes to town and people just start doing really bad, like in.
Is it a true story?
I don't.
Is
I,
it
ho-
like,
I hope not. But what made me think of it is that, like, they start going through and researching it, and they're like, they start coming across this chupacabra, and it's basically like the devil or like a demon or whatever, right? Yeah. And so that's what they figure out they're dealing with. And they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So they start calling in different people to help them.
The other one.
It's good though. It's scary though.
And
it's kind of like sad scary.
Yuck. The other movie that does also kind of give me the weebie-jeebies is Bird Box.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That actor just does such a good job with that character. Are you talking about the Bird Box? I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. The guy who makes the birds in prison and he's got the black hair. What was that? Blackbird?
Blackbird.
Okay,
yeah,
what
that's
are you
a
talking
serial
about?
killer guy. Bird Box is, I think it's Sandra Bullock. Am I right on that? Where, like, all of a sudden people start seeing demons and they just start ramming cars into each other and freaking killing themselves. It's like, oh, I didn't like it. And you have to like black out your windows or start wearing a blindfold
To not see him.
to go. When you go outside, you have to wear a blindfold because like if you see it, it kind of takes over your mind and it makes you kill yourself. Yeah. It's intense, and it like you've never seen that movie?
No.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it.
Sounds delightful.
Kid, watch it.
Yeah, that so it's like the veil has been lifted, like so people can see the shit, the things going on.
Well, then they start like there's people that have been considered mentally ill are the ones who are surviving because they've seen the demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've always talked to Kelly about this. Like when we travel, you see, like I've got to where I can recognize a certain kind of person, and a lot of times they're talking to themselves. But then if you like watch them, like they're seeing stuff and talking to things.
I don't know what the name of the movie is, but there's a movie where the dad sees demons.
Yeah.
And the son always thinks the dad's crazy because the dad will go and kill the kid sees them as human beings, right? Like random people, and the dad sees them as demons.
He can see for what they really are.
He can see for what they really are, and the whole time the son's like, man, my dad's like a serial killer. He's killing all these people, burying them in the crawl space. And then like the kid turns 16, and all of a sudden he turns around and looks at a dude, and he's a demon.
Oh, so he
and
came
the
of age.
kid's like, fuck, because I think he in the
Oh,
movie.
what's that? I want to see that.
So that's like a Marvel superpower.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a Marvel movie, bro.
Or it sounds like my fucking life.
I'll have to figure it out. But then, like I think the kid ends up killing his dad because he thinks he's crazy serial killer. And then all of a sudden, the kid like turns a certain age and he starts seeing the demons. It's freaking. I was like, oh damn. Yeah. Movies, man. People's minds are.
Liam's not going to kill you, Jameson.
Yeah, no.
I
Liam's
promise.
my boy. Yeah, he's my buddy. We're good.
He won't
ghost
be able
stories.
He won't be able to see the demons until he's 16.
And that's watch out.
That's actually better that way because they're not ready to. It's like Anthony Richardson. They're not ready to see the demons till they're 16. Anthony Richardson is not ready to see demons.
He's not
like
ready
14.
to see the demons.
He's 14 years old right now, basically.
Pretty much. Something stunted his mental capacity.
Something stunted his
Being around Joe Flacco will help it to grow again.
football growth.
Yeah. And being around people like Flacco and Steichen will nurture that. His problem is his accuracy. I mean, that's what they got to fix. And I think some of that is confidence related, but some of it is just pure like mechanics related.
It's called
too.
Frailty. Bill Paxton is the lead actor.
For what? Which one?
The one where the movie where father sees demons.
What's it called?
That his
the name of the movie?
Frailty.
Frailty. Okay.
Bill
Son
Paxton or Bill Paxson?
Paxton.
There is a Bill Paxson, right, or something. Pullman.
There's a Jeff
Bill Pullman.
Jeff Paxson.
Which one was in
he's a
Independence
Did
Day?
you ever see Snowpiercer?
Yes.
That's
The movie?
a trippy movie. Yeah. Right on the train.
I have not seen that.
They make those protein
It's-
bars out of all the
it's-
cockroaches.
It's society lives on the train that just a
Yeah.
loop around the earth.
And it's
basically.
like the ultimate
nothing lives
class
outside the train.
Like there's different classes on the train all the way back to the people in the very back.
District 12.
Yeah. Exactly, Barry. Oh, exactly. Okay.
Did someone say Hunger Games?
Okay, where are we at? We are. Jamie's. Are you done? That's good ghost story,
Yeah,
Jamie.
that's my ghost story time. Frailty got a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's important.
Will you send that? Will you text that a link to our text chain, please? I want to watch that. That
Is it
sounds
scary.
Good. It's probably kind of scary.
I mean, it's not awesome.
There's demons.
Demons. Matthew McConaughey also in that movie. Don't remember that, but
Demons.
All right.
yeah, but that's such a...
Have you watched Dazed and Confused yet, Dan?
No.
Put that one at the top of the list.
Please tell me you're lying.
No, I haven't watched
You've
it.
never watched Dazed and Confused?
I know what it is. I've
It'd
seen
be a
clips
lot
of it.
cooler if you did.
I know the quotes, but no, I've never sat down and watched it all. But do I need to? I mean,
God, that movie's so good. Yeah, you should.
Air raid.
All right, you freshman bitches.
okay. Consider it done. Barry.
Are we to the Halloween costume category yet?
I think so. What do we got?
Best Halloween costume? Or
I don't think that's what you have written down.
Yeah,
the
that is
sexiest Halloween.
Say it, Barry.
Sexiest
Say
Halloween
it, you dirty little
costume.
slut. What do you have written down, Barry?
French maid.
Barry has written down here, favorite sexy adult Halloween costume, French maid, ? Sexy librarian, teacher, Catwoman, something so cool we haven't even heard about. I think is that an old school reference where Will Ferrell's in
Yeah, it's
counseling
like
with his
Frank-
girl,
yes.
Cotton,
Or they're going
Pong,
to Bed Bath & Beyond or something.
like something really cool we don't even know about. He's like, "What? I thought we were in the trust tree." No.
That's when he's talking about white cotton
Yeah.
briefs.
I love him so much. Anyway, my sexy Halloween costume. I'll go second.
Bavarian.
I mean,
girl.
there's so many.
It's
There's so many.
Lots to choose from.
I mean, we could, I think
Vampires.
I've also talked about this on the podcast. A good slutty Velma would really do it for me.
Yeah.
The Princess Leia outfit from Return of the Jedi.
What about like Daenerys
Classic.
Targaryen?
Oh my God. A good
Can-
toga.
Can we please give her at least 2 more titles when we address her?
Yes, the Chainbreaker.
The Mother of Dragons.
The Freer of Slaves.
Thank you. At least 3 names
what the
whenever we
Chainbreaker
address
is.
her, please. Let's make that a pod rule.
Yes. God, so many. So many. Black Widow.
Sure.
Like a sexy schoolgirl, Britney Spears.
Oh,
Whoops, I've done
man.
it again.
Anything that involves thigh highs, I'm in.
Amen.
My favorite Britney is the walking barefoot in public restroom Britney.
Gross, man.
Of course. I mean, that's the Britney
So
we would all.
fucking gross.
You would want her to become over time, of course.
Yeah, no, anything that involves thigh highs, on a female is just fine with me.
Boots.
Yeah.
I don't, not thigh-high boots. No, thank you. I know what you're talking about. We probably, the thigh-high stockings, yes. The boots, no. That's my vote.
I don't know. They have some
more knee-high or thigh-high stockings or
Yeah,
knee-high stockings.
Either.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick one. Don't care.
Yeah. Yes, to your question.
Absolutely.
So we're designing our ideal costume right now.
Well, I would like to order my Tesla robot, please.
My AI generated sledding costume.
What is your double shock, Dave?
Yeah. So Barry, what's yours?
I think I've named a few, right?
No.
No, I have.
You haven't.
I named 3 on the.
I think by him making the list himself, we actually got a peek into.
But no one else got to hear the list.
But I would also say like a Bavarian girl, like a Bavarian.
A Bierstein.
Yes, beer maid's outfit.
Oh yeah.
I mean that girl,
flannelish.
The young lady would have to have a large chest area for that costume. It's just my opinion.
Would she be spilling the beer on
you know she
What's
would.
that mean,
Yeah.
the cleavage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look what has spilled.
This
pigtails or
Double braid.
Tapped in. Yeah, double braid. Yeah, because I picture that outfit usually would accompany a double braid,
A double French braid,
or as I like to call them, stirrups. Or no, what are the
reins, Danny?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Stirrups. Wow.
I think I won the category actually.
Yeah.
Bavarian girl.
No.
63 votes.
Incorrect.
My favorite 2 on your list are Sexy Librarian and Catwoman.
Slowly, Belma.
I love a catty woman.
It's just a list of 3.
I like a woman, not a catty woman,
like
as
a
in
pirate,
the personality
A
trait,
sexy
but
pirate.
a woman who has cat-like traits. You know, that like cleans herself with her.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit
No,
mousy.
but Kelly is a cat, has cat-like traits for a human being, I think. And I like it.
I'm not going to touch it, but
Yeah.
okay.
Little scratchy toe.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Is that it?
I mean, no policewoman, handcuffs and all, and
Oh yeah, you could get some props involved with that, couldn't you?
yeah.
Maybe. You're under arrest, sir.
You're going to jail.
You're like, what are you going to do with that nightstick?
Spread them.
Ah!
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Have you seen? Oh God, I read the book and it's a Girl with Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh God, where she gets back at that guy for what he did to her.
Yes.
Wow. That's brutal in the book, even more so than in the TV show, believe it or not. Like the picture that guy paints of that scene, not good. Any other sexy stuff?
I don't think so.
Okay, what do we got, Barry?
What's next? I don't know. Is it the Cousins Soccer Corner?
It is.
The Cousins.
Cousin Soccer Corner.
Well, my soccer exploits are done.
Wang Chung out at Man
United.
City.
No.
United.
Man City's coach will get to stay there as long as he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man United fired their...
What? Where are they at the table? Are they bottom?
They're like 14th. They're
Yeah.
2 points out of the relegation
Ooh,
zone.
seriously?
Yeah.
They're not that bad though, right? They're just having a bad time.
I mean, their coach sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know how he made it that long, to be honest with you. Like,
Is there an interim, or have they hired somebody? Are they
I haven't announced the guy, but they're going to hire a guy from Portugal. This is Ruben Amorim.
Yeah.
He's
a good hire in your opinion, or
we'll see.
don't know?
Don't know. I mean, England is not Portugal.
Well,
Portugal is not England.
I'm not real sold on the Manchester United roster as it stands either. They're not very good, to be honest with you. So we shall see.
what's missing then?
They don't have a real natural goal scorer, which is weird for United.
Yeah. What's his name? Gabriel. I thought they had one.
Jesus is at Arsenal.
Martinelli.
Arsenal.
Arsenal? Okay, yeah, he does play. So who do they have? Exactly, right? Is that
They have Marcus Rashford.
No, they don't have a household name guy.
They have Marcus Rashford, who's an English kid that scored 30 goals in a season before, but he's not it. They have a young Norwegian kid named Højlund, and then they have a young Argentinian kid. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. That's good, but he's just they're both like 19 or 20 years old. They're just not ready.
How many Brits they got?
They don't have a good midfield. Their midfield, they have Bruno Fernandes, who doesn't really do it for me. They have Casemiro, who is like 50. And then their back line isn't good. Like, they're just not good. And their goalkeeper is not good.
Well, that sounds more like
he's been buying the groceries, bro.
That sounds like he has. The coach
He's
has
been buying the groceries.
Okay, so I said that sounds more like a front office problem, not a coaching problem. But if he's buying the groceries, then
their whole organization
is that a Parcells reference.
Yeah.
Yes. Their whole organization is a train wreck.
Footballers.
Whole organization's a train wreck.
I like to mix all the sports through the other ones and like use basketball things and hockey
playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, Liverpool drew on the weekend to Arsenal at Arsenal, which is for me that's a good point.
It's a good point,
but dropped us back down to second.
Not when you're chasing Man City, though.
Right. But Man City drew with Arsenal at their place, so.
Holland just keeps on ticking.
Dude, he's nasty.
He's unreal.
Yeah.
You think he's the best goal scorer in the world right now?
Yeah.
Goal scorer.
Scorer.
Not player, but goal scorer.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's good.
I get a lot of Holland, like, little clips now through my Instagram stuff, and, like, just some of the... He's kind of like Messi, where he just expends his energy so smartly, and just makes just such good, smart runs.
Yeah, he is a poacher. He knows where to be, when to be there.
That sounds a poacher.
Yeah.
Is that a backhanded compliment?
No,
that's
it's an actual soccer.
That's
term.
a knack. It's a knack.
Yeah, he will be in the right place.
Sounds
at the
like
right
a
time.
basketball cherry picker to me.
It's akin to getting an offensive rebound and scoring. It's like a guy who's really good at offensive rebound putbacks.
He's like Dennis Rodman, who he can read where to be when the ball goes.
Got it. Sorry.
Like, he's just nasty.
Yeah,
and
that's cherry picking for him.
And he's bigger than ever. Like, he's huge.
He just gets like, how it just like pro sports where and in soccer, like all he needs is just a little tiny advantage over you, like a shoulder or something, and he's just good at boxing out like that. He's so huge.
Yep.
Huge.
Manchester United is in 14th with 11 points after 9 games.
Wow. Where's CP at?
Crystal Palace.
Yep.
They just won on the weekend. They're finally out of the relegation zone.
Where's Everton?
Everton is right above Crystal Palace. Everton 16th with 9 points. Crystal Palace 17th with 6.
Has Cole Palmer cooled off? Or
no.
He's still in fuego?
He's in fuego.
He's good. I've been since he's been on my radar. I've started watching Chelsea again, and he's
he had. I'm pretty sure he scored over the weekend.
Like what country is he from? First, he's a Brit,
English,
right? Yeah.
He had a couple of massive goals for.
Like on the national team, what position would he play? On their national
left wing.
Left wing. Okay. So he's not like a center forward center. He's more of just kind of like
he'll be like a wing or a 10.
Yeah, he's like a Modric-y kind of guy. It seems like almost, or that's what he's going to turn into.
Yeah.
I just he doesn't like to handle the ball that much.
Eden Hazard.
That's a good comp. I mean, or I think Eden Hazard.
Yeah, Cole Palmer scored on Sunday.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
He's so goofy looking too. That's what's funny is like he's like bucktooth kind of.
He's a baller.
Little white guy.
He was a Man City kid.
Oh,
they
he was?
sold him because they just have too much.
Yeah. When did he start really playing? A couple years ago?
No, he played for Man City
for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like he's only like 20 years old.
My question is, when is his rookie card?
Yeah.
You want to talk Sadie? Want to talk about Sadie?
Sadie going to the state championship game for the Center Grove Trojans. Second time the Center Grove Trojan girls have been to a state championship game. Our family has been involved in both of those games.
Shout out, Dad.
Word.
The last time, and that was right around when Grandpa died too.
It was like 1995 or 96.
Yeah, Dad rushing to the Evansville after like funeral or showing or something for his game.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so we get to go watch her on Saturday at 6:30. It'll be the last high school soccer game of the season for anybody.
Where's that at? Is it
Carroll
downtown?
Stadium downtown. Same night as Taylor Swift, so it's going to be lovely downtown.
If you want to ride with me and Mother, you're more than welcome. Barry.
He's talking to you, Barry.
Barris.
Yeah. Tell Barris.
But yeah, so good game. Like they started out when they started that first 20 minutes, they were not good. First 10, 15 minutes, they weren't
I was
good.
worried. I thought
they were getting their ass
thought
kicked.
we were outmatched.
And then all of a sudden they scored that first goal on a corner, and then they got a second goal on a corner, and they should have had a third.
2 corner goals?
Yeah,
Well, the girl taking the corner from the right side
was dropping dimes.
Like that was the main weapon in that game because
Yeah.
she was putting it right where it needed to be. Those were good balls. Even the girl taking them from the other, like the set pieces is what won them the game in my opinion.
100%. And then the second half, I'm like, they just sat back, and I hate when people do that. And
it's hard not to, though. You know what I mean? Your mentality is like, oh, we're gonna win this.
But then they gave up a goal with 9 minutes. Then they hit the crossbar with like 2.
Oh my God, I was right there. Yeah,
tattooed that crossbar. But they pulled it out. If we're gonna
buy a crossbar.
Yeah. Gonna have Sadie Vaseline the inside of her nose pregame.
that's a good idea. Yeah, Aid had a nosebleed in the first half again.
The last 3 games.
Yeah.
So she gets them all the time. So yeah, she had to come out, or else she'd be playing 80 minutes.
She should just put the Vaseline in, but then just have like
a cotton plug.
Yeah, because like we were talking about, I hate that she has to come out because you're not going back in that hat the way Myron subs.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but I talked to the trainer. She's like, "Dude, that was a horrible nosebleed. We only got it stopped with like 3 minutes left in the half."
Oh.
So yeah, but yeah, it'll be interesting there.
Did you do some Googling, like some home remedy, like what?
No, she needs to go to an ENT, and they're going to have to cauterize that vein in her nose. Just burn it.
Get a coat hanger and a.
Definitely underdogs in the state championship game, playing the 3-time defending state champ Noblesville Millers.
Are they seriously the last 3?
Last 3, and they're 18-0-2.
These guys.
So
those girls.
Millers.
So, yeah.
Friggin' Noblesville, man. When did Noblesville become so goddamn dominant in soccer? When did that happen?
3 years ago.
God. It was like the evil empire
Well,
just took over.
you know who's really mad about it? Is Carmel.
Everybody. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I think
That makes
Carmel
me kinda
people
happy.
always called him like Noble Tucky.
So
They did.
Jokes
Greenwood
on you,
people.
Carmel. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sucker.
I like it. Again, they're underdogs. Let's go in there with nothing to lose and just punch them in the mouth.
Yeah, it's a good place to be coming from because the nice thing is the Sadie's team is just like they're peaking at the right time. They're getting better as this tournament's going on. It's kind of weird. Like they look nothing like what they did
No.
2 or 3 games even before the tournament started. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. They're just
It's like the Colts Super Bowl run team.
yeah, kind of
Just turn it on for the
turn
playoffs.
it on. I wonder
Bob
if it has
Sanders engaged.
he really
Sadie McLaughlin engaged.
exactly Sadie destroying. I was going to say the B word, but I won't because they're ladies.
Destroying ladies.
Yes, destroying ladies. All right. Anything else on that game? That's Saturday, 6:30, right? Or
Saturday at 6:30.
yeah,
Be there.
Be there, be square. Barry, what do we got?
Oh, it's still up? How deep are we? Hour and 20?
I believe we're on number
25?
8. On number 8.
No, time-wise.
Oh,
I don't know. I'd have to check.
we're
Pigeons playing ping pong?
Yeah.
1:30.
Pigeons playing ping pong. I've never seen them. I'm excited though.
Halloween night at the Vogue
Yeah.
in 2 days?
Are you going to wear a costume?
No.
Yeah, don't you think you should wear a costume, Jameson?
Yes.
Are you going to wear a costume?
Yeah, if you do.
I'm not.
Kelly bought me a full Frankenstein costume.
And you never got to wear it.
No. I have to save it for next year.
You should wear it.
I know. It's a whole thing. Like, and what happens is like halfway through, you're like, I wish I didn't have this costume on.
Too hot. It's too much.
Yeah, there's
Can't take it.
there's leather pants involved. So
Go with the denim, bro. Denim only show.
right.
But they might play until midnight or later.
Let's go.
I mean, Halloween night.
Let's do it.
Doors at 8, and I think there's
I'm
an
ready.
opening act.
Yeah. I'm going to just relax all day and just be ready.
Be ready for Yacht Revue and Trombone
Yeah.
Shorty at the Brown County Music Center.
What is that? Is that is Trombone Shorty seriously coming there?
In March of 2025, I believe.
March of 2025. Okay,
Yes.
I'll be here. Yeah, seriously, I didn't know that he went and traveled about.
Oh, yeah, he's a boat. He's out in a boot.
Do you think people will go see him here?
Yes.
You do? He people.
It's not going to be like, but yes.
I mean, yeah, where we saw him was a little bit magical, but I'm sure.
I mean,
like,
he's bigger than the Hi-Fi Annex. He can go to Brown
okay,
County Music
so
Center.
do you think he would sell out the Hi-Fi Annex?
Oh, yes.
You do?
It would be a fucking glorious shit show.
That would
if it
be-
was at the Hi-Fi Annex.
Yeah.
It would be spilling out into the streets.
Huh. Hey, those guys are different level musicians, man. Like, well, you know what sucks is after seeing Trombone Shorty in New Orleans, we've seen all of these horn band. What have we seen? 3 or 4 other, horn bands, and the musicians for Trombone Shorty are just so incredible that it makes all
showman.
Yeah, it just that's the measure that you're measuring everything against now.
But you also have venue. Factor in venue. And
True.
ease of access.
True.
Price.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall good time vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing shows at the Vogue.
Yes.
I haven't been there since
The days of way back.
the days of
Of a rage.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been there in a long time.
Talk about mushrooms and dime sacks.
Yeah, over 20 years ago. Mushrooms and dime sacks and
These are a few of my favorite.
dime sacks used to actually come in like little manila envelopes, and a dime insinuated that it was $10. A little brick Mexican weed. Not that I would know. I heard. What else you got? Be
So
real.
I read. R.I.P. And then I think I'm done. I'm out. But
Random thoughts, questions, surveys. R.I.P.
Walter Raleigh.
O'Reilly or
Walter Raleigh
Walter Raleigh? I don't
died
know.
in 1618.
Is that the Raleigh hamburger guy?
Rally cap?
Walter Raleigh died in 1618.
1618. Walter Raleigh, 1618. Hold on. That would have to be. What was going on then? A lot of stuff going on the British Isles then.
An English scholar, a
Yeah.
poet, beheaded for treason.
Okay.
Treasonous bastard.
Riley, you'll be sentenced to death today. You're a fucking treasoner.
You damn scholars!
And you'll die.
You shall lose your head.
You'll die for it. To be sure.
Every time it goes into Jamaican accent for me, man.
Yeah, man.
Every time, man.
You'll be dying for sure today, man. He's down in the prison with the
You will be
Jamaican, the
beheaded for
pirates.
sure.
No stopping what can't be stopped. No killing what can't be killed.
Is that from the Bob Marley movie?
That is not. That is from Predator 2,
Oh, yes.
where the Predator kills the Jamaican kingpin, the drug lord.
Yeah, he does.
So, Walter Raleigh.
Danny Glover.
Hold on, real quick question along those lines. Who would you say in this day and age, like who are the baddest ass gangsters in the world? Like, is it the Chechens? Is it the Ecuadorians? Is it the Jamaicans?
Gangsters?
Yeah, like who are the who do other gangsters not? They're like, whoa! I didn't realize that this was so and so's turf.
I don't know that there's like Chechen gangs.
How dare you? Is it more a military type thing? There's
They
Chechen
just
gangs,
heard that,
100%.
The Chechens are like they have
Unorganized.
their own military. Yeah, I don't know that they're like a gang.
Well, I guess gang.
I would go with Bill's Mafia.
Yeah,
Yes,
they do jump
taking
on tables.
tables out.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
I don't know. I think, what about South Central L.A. gangs?
Right. Well, I don't
Are
know.
they
You
still-
tell me. I mean,
They're weird.
what about South Central Mexican gangs?
2-1 Homes? I almost put in the pod
You want to
notes.
join a gang,
I swear to
little
God,
brother?
I almost put in the pod notes. Bloods or Crips
Yeah.
or 21st Street.
Whatever the blue ones are is who I would be.
Those are Crips.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg is a Crip.
I just realized that GIF I love of that kid like doing a weird little dance that I send sometimes. That's a Crip walk. Is what that kid's doing. Just so you know.
Awesome.
I just woke. I got a little bit more woke this morning.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Crip walk right there.
Yeah,
That's
you
what's up. It's some little scrawny white kid with a book
I'm
bag on
woke
too.
Dan and
Yeah.
He's not as badass as Rocket from Colors.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Please.
Rocket don't smoke and Rocket don't choke.
Mm-hmm. I am a nightmare walking psychopath.
It's a great
talking.
movie. That movie started like gangster, like
So gangster.
that
was a
culture.
pretty. Yeah, it was a pretty
Influential.
iconic movie.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck you, Pac-Man.
Yeah, Sean Penn.
Yeah,
Pac-Man.
Sean Penn, Mystic River.
Mm.
Heard of it?
Kevin
Are we
Bacon.
going down a Kevin Bacon hole
I
right
was
now?
going to say Kevin Bacon.
Oh, is that Kevin Bacon?
No.
Yeah,
We're
what?
trying to 6 steps.
7 layers of French dip.
No.
That's your 7-layer dip. A
Yeah,
French dip
just
is
straight up
a roast
soup.
beef.
7-layer French dip.
Right.
Yeah.
So Walter Raleigh.
Yeah. Tell
He
me about.
died.
I got a little double.
Uh-huh.
Nathaniel Bedford Forrest.
Of course. Is he?
1877, he died.
Uh-huh. What
And
what's
in
his?
1885, George McClellan died.
Okay. Are they all tied? Significance.
There is a significant tie there.
Let's hear
On
it.
the same date, 8 years apart.
Had a feeling.
Don't know.
Nathan Bedford Forrest, Confederate general.
Never heard of him.
George McClellan, Union general.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Never heard of him.
Oh my God.
Did they
You're
all
a
die
big
in?
Civil War guy, though.
Oh yeah.
Did they all die in
You've
battle?
never heard of like Nathan Bedford Forrest was the founder of the Ku Klux Klan. He was in Forrest Gump.
Never heard
Oh,
of him.
it did. No, it did not. That is a new name to me.
And George McClellan, the commander of the Union Army for several years.
Never heard of him.
I've heard of him, but I have heard of him. Like, but if you were to ask me
I have
before
not.
we start talking about, hey man, do you know who George McClellan is? I'd be like, isn't he the congressman from North Carolina?
I'm not a big Civil War guy.
Yeah, well,
Although I did watch the new.
Would it surprise
Movie.
you if one of his great grandsons was not the North Carolina senator? No. Anyway.
I did watch the new Civil War
he was
movie.
from the
Oh, was that good?
he was from the Union, from New York, and he was an East Coast guy. The McClellans of
I gotcha.
Sorry.
So maybe he's more of the Connecticut, New York congressman.
the Connecticut, New York McClellans.
Would
Exactly.
they be tossing pigskins up on the mountaintop at the lodge? That's what I want to know. Eating lentil soup.
He is.
the McClellans?
He's basically Bradley Cooper from. What movie is that?
Superstar.
No, Stage 5 Clinger.
Bradley.
Wedding Crashers.
Yes,
Hangover?
what's Bradley Cooper's guy's name in that? Like, so good in that
Is
movie.
he the real asshole?
Yes.
Sit down.
He's the one that beats the piss
Jack,
out of
Jack, tell her to sit down. Yeah. Yeah, that's and then Vince Vaughn punches him out at
Yeah.
the very last scene. I love that scene
Oh,
where Owen comes in and wins the girl.
yeah.
I watched that a couple weeks ago, just that scene.
Love
Are
Wedding
you
Crashers.
Owen Wilson or Luke Wilson?
Owen.
Luke.
Owen.
Luke?
Who's Luke Wilson? I don't
His
know.
He's
brother.
old school. He's the main character of old school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Really?
That's his brother.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm an Owen guy, the blonde one.
Yeah.
Jesus was a Jew too, man.
Yes. It's a great,
She's
great
a
character.
She's a tomcat, isn't she?
Yeah.
He does have a Zoolander credit to his,
Yeah.
but maybe Luke does as well.
I don't think Luke was in Zoolander.
Maybe not.
It's a hookah. I carved this by hand, man. All right.
Meet the
Big-
Fockers back a few times, haven't you? Or Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
He's
huh?
like reminiscing.
What
He's
was
like,
that old movie with oh God, they were Russell Brand and Kristen Bell.
oh God, that's what.
Saving Sarah Marshall.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is fucking
And the guy
Where he's
from-
composing the vampire opera.
Yeah. 100%.
Like every now and then in that movie, it'll cut to like some vampire opera scenes, and you're like, "What is happening?"
There's a lot of freaking schlong in that movie, though. Like a very gratuitous schlong in your face, and I'm like, man, can do without that.
I always like him, give Kelly an elbow. I'm like, look at you, got a little schlong in this one.
Yeah.
Lucky. Well, we always get the boobs and stuff. When they
fact.
get some schlong, I feel good for him.
Yeah, that
think they
movie,
prefer
I
the
love.
butt, though.
That's Russell Brand is so amazing in that movie.
That's like his only. What was the one with the big guy Jonas?
Yeah, he's
Meet the Greek.
he's the big fanboy and
Get to the Greek or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Jonas Hill, is that his name?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a
getting
good
my
actor,
Jonas
Jonah Hill.
rhymes.
I love Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he's had some stuff as an
21
adult
Jump
that's
Street.
pretty good too, honestly.
The movie he did with Eddie Murphy recently, where he's marrying Eddie Murphy's daughter.
Yes, that was
It's
great.
Freaking funny.
That was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. What is the movie he's in with Michael Cera that's got McLovin in it?
Oh
my God.
Super Bad.
Superbad. That's
Super
a great
Bad.
movie too.
I
Is that
maybe
the one
about
where he-
4 years ago. I'm
Chicka,
like,
chicka,
hey,
yeah,
where he-
chicka,
where he
fake ID.
Boops him.
Yeah,
Boop.
I think I have a McLovin T-shirt at home somewhere
should.
that the kids got for me.
You should break that out on Halloween.
I think we watched it maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe they were too young.
Nah.
Yeah.
They
10,
ain't gonna
12.
do it. I mean,
you
they
know,
gotta get
Superbad,
exposed to that
you
stuff.
know?
What do you want them to be? The kids exposing or getting exposed? You know,
right. I think
that's just good parenting.
So Nathan Bedford Forrest and George McClellan.
I still haven't 100% connected with what the connection is, but let's
Civil War generals.
Okay. I love it.
I've only got 2 more.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm excited.
Joe Pulitzer.
Pulitzer Prize?
Yeah. 1911.
A Pulitzer
At the
Prize
age of
is
61.
always has to do with writing of some sort, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
There's a few different Pulitzer Prizes, right? Like
That's
journalism. And,
Yeah, I
you
wonder what that encompasses, like what you can win a Pulitzer Prize for. Like, can you win one for? Are there categories like poetry, short stories, novels? It's broken down like that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, categories like the movies are.
Odds on. That's a minus 130 right there.
Mm-hmm. You ever bet on like the Oscars and stuff like that?
Never.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an Oscar pool at work?
Never.
Once at Davidson's. Yep, that was fun. Oscar. We should do an Oscar pool. Have a watch party. Jamie's pool room.
I don't think I hardly ever watch any Oscar
I
movies.
would rather put toothpicks in my eyes than watch the Oscars.
What about the Tony Awards?
in Jamie's
No.
pool room?
What's the big
Golden Globe.
No.
What award show? MTV Music
I'm
Awards.
not a big award show
How
guy.
dare you? I'm not either.
None of them.
I'm not
Kids,
either.
Kids' Choice?
ESPYs.
Nickelodeon?
Mom always texts me, Boone.
The Oscars are on.
Yeah, the Oscars are on.
What's like
okay.
What's like the Grand Slam where you get the Emmy, the Grammy, the
Oscars, Golden Globes.
No, not Golden
Emmys.
Globes.
Golden Globes is the first
No,
one that
it's
kicks off the
Oscars-
season.
No, Oscars, Tonys, Grammy, and an Emmy. The GOAT, right? You know what I'm saying? Grammy, Oscar, Tony, Emmy.
Tony is for
Broadway.
yeah. So you're just saying
Yeah.
as an actor, if you could
That's
notch, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
like,
so then you're
that's
you're hitting the different. What do you call it? The different
There's very few actors
types
that have
of acting.
those 4 awards.
Yeah. Forgot Jonah Hill's in The Wolf of Wall Street too. He's really good.
Oh, he's so good in that. He's that movie. Like
so good.
it is. As time goes on, it's aging well.
Oh yeah.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
And it's not the GOAT. It is the EGOT.
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 They want
Emmy,
me to
Grammy,
leave.
Oscar, Tony.
They want me to
The
leave.
EGOT.
They want me to leave, but you know what? I'm not leaving.
And his best movie he's ever been in. This is the end.
I don't think I've ever watched that all the way through either.
Oh my god, the end is so good.
Those kind of movies, I lose. Like I watch them for a half hour, and I'm like, ugh. Like, but I can consume those movies in like 20, 15-minute, 20 stretches.
Have you ever watched Sausage Party?
is that on your
Also a
your
Jonah-
Pornhub search?
Jonah Hill movie.
In the Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Sausage.
But it's
No, I haven't.
animated.
Is that good?
It's animated.
You know what I
It's
haven't
so
watched
fucking
forever?
stupid.
is-
It's unbelievable.
and it's so good. Is the Pineapple Express. Come on.
Yeah, that's one of my faves too. I love that.
James Franco.
Yeah, well, the Danny McBride in that is so great.
Yeah, duh.
Whoa. Hey.
What?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Mark it
duh.
down.
I shave my armpits, so
Yeah.
aerodynamic when I fight.
Kimono. Do we own kimonos?
I need to get one.
Battle kimonos. If we ever start
Do
doing
they make those in
YouTube
2XLs?
YouTube videos, we should probably have studio kimonos.
How many kimonos are you going to pack for this trip?
Best in show.
Is that from?
Yes.
Yeah. And they like decorate their hotel.
Let me hold that sausage. I just want to hold it.
That's a
Love
killer
that
movie.
show. That
Me
movie
too.
too. So good.
We should do that movie too. Steal the the Bill Simmons rewatchables, or
Mighty
not
Wind.
steal it, but just talk about it. That's one of my favorite. The dog show one is one of my
Best
favorite.
in Show.
Best in Show. That's up there with Office Space and Napoleon Dynamite.
Busy Bee.
The goddamn Busy Bee. Ted,
Fucking psycho ass bomber-outer.
are we on Ted Nugent free for all right now? Is
No,
that
we're only to
random thoughts, questions, surveys, and RIP. Are you
I
still
have
got
one
another
more.
RIP? Yeah, go ahead.
Dwayne Allman, 1971.
Oh man,
R.I.P. Dwayne.
24 years old.
did he really die in 71?
Dwayne Allman.
That's the year I was born. What day did he die? I need to know.
Today.
Today?
This day in history.
Uh-huh.
R.I.P. Dwayne.
Okay,
Just
so I was
today.
on.
It's
Queen
a
Elizabeth.
Well-
segment, bro.
Well, I didn't know. Oh, it is today. So, I was already born. I was wondering if if I am actually him.
If his
Yeah.
soul
I'm
passed
him.
along to you.
Yeah, if I'm partly
Yeah.
Dwayne Allman. I mean, you got to ask yourself that, really.
Yeah,
I
your
was-
musical genius is definitely derived from that
Thank you.
soul
Can
passing
you
into your
can you
body.
name how he died?
Overdose.
He choked
You
on his
would
own
say that.
vomit.
God, oh my God, motorcycle accident.
Oh, really? I mean, well, that's.
Some
He's
would
a
say
rock
the-
star,
The
bro.
urban legend would say that he was hit by a peach truck.
I mean, you're going to win most
But,
bets, and
you know,
when
the
asked,
next album was called "Eat a Peach" with a peach truck.
Oh,
But as fact would have it was a motorcycle accident,
I see.
not a peach truck.
Instant death. Like just
I don't know.
yeah. And then how many other almonds were there? Just the one?
Greg Allman. Yeah, just the one other.
So two brothers, but Greg Allman obviously kept going.
Correct.
Yeah.
And did Allman Brothers band things
Yeah.
with Dickie Betts.
Movies.
He was in movies.
Yeah.
He was Hollywood for a minute.
Yeah.
He was?
Oh,
Was he good at it?
He was.
Was like O.J. Simpson-y? Or
He was
it
like
actually
Miami Vice,
good? R.I.P. O.J.
early '80s. Good at it.
Rush is the movie I'm thinking of.
Ooh.
Oh, Rush is
Well,
about
that's
an
a good
undercover
movie.
cop?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
I made a lot of love to that soundtrack.
Fantastic.
I
Thank
did.
you. Thank you for that visual.
Was it on cassette?
Yeah, I think like I just like when whatever I had broke, I'd buy a new one because it
1991 CD.
was that good. Enigma, remember that?
Yeah, Greg Allman is the bad guy in that movie.
Did you guys have like the CD changer where it had 8 different slots and you could?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 6-disc changer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had an 8-disc changer.
In the car. Oh, you guys are shitting
In
the
the car?
grass. Is that you talking car or home?
I didn't have any disc changers in the car.
Oh, okay.
Is there
I thought
such
you
a thing?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God.
You could load it up and then you put it in like
Oh.
a.
Oh,
What? What's that?
somebody just foul tipped a ball. It bounced off the ground, like went right up into the catcher's ass, and it looked like it hurt so bad.
hit me in the paper.
It's a replay.
It's a free for all.
So it's a Ted Nugent free for all.
It's a Ted Nugent free for all.
Yeah. Oh,
Who do you think Ted Nugent will vote
watch
for?
this replay.
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Mm-hmm.
That had to hurt so
No,
bad.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Hold on, they're going to show up. I mean, it comes right off the ground. Into
Oh.
his
Oh, right in the butthole. Seriously, like it,
Yeah.
like that's he couldn't do that. That's like those videos of those kids who like try to do something that's impossible. They just keep filming until like it happens. You know, you ever see those?
Yeah.
The one I was watching last night, they set up. I don't know how far away, 30
Saw
yards.
like that. I watched like a 5
The
minute
egg
of
at
all
golf
the
balls?
shit they did.
Did you see the egg with the golf ball one?
I don't remember.
They just keep shooting this golf balls at this egg, and then finally, that's so stupid. Throwing, you've seen it.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Those are mesmerizing to me. I just
Yeah.
sit there and watch them.
Kids are awesome.
I bet I wonder how much that money they've made off of doing that. It's got to be worth it, right?
Yeah, 100%. Make anything, it's worth it.
Barry put us on a Ted Nugent free-for-all and then just left.
I know. And Ted Nugent bomb, go.
Yeah. Last things. We're at the end, so we can talk a little politics.
This is the end.
Have you voted yet?
No, I will.
I went and voted yesterday, and it was pretty. Like there was a lot of people. It was full when I didn't have to wait, but it was full, and there's probably 30 voting machines.
I don't know if there's a early voting thing where I can go or not.
You could go to the Greenwood Library.
I can't. That's not my district, bro.
It's not. I think you. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah.
You're in a totally different zip code and everything.
Zip.
I don't live in Greenwood.
I guarantee you've got one that's open now.
I'm sure I do. I'll just go Tuesday.
White River Library.
Not.
Do you ever vote there?
No, I go
I
to
vote there sometimes.
The right by the high school.
I think you can go. I'm pretty sure you could go to like Greenwood Library because they give you your license and then they load the card and then it loads your voting, like what you're voting for. I'm pretty sure.
I'll just go Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I don't care where you vote.
I'm just excited for no more political ads.
Me too. I'm ready for it to be
so
over.
Old.
When your life don't change by the man that's elected or woman.
Fact.
Yeah. Who? Not necessarily who do you want to win. I don't want to get into that, but who do you think will win? What do you like? I feel like it's leaning.
My gut says Trump.
Me too. And
but we also said in Indiana where like it's pretty like seems like he's going to win all the time.
It comes down to 4, 5 states.
Sound like today they were talking to
Pennsylvania, Michigan.
It sounds like if he can win either Georgia or Pennsylvania, he's going to win because it sounds like he's got Arizona and North Carolina kind of wrapped up at this point.
Yeah.
And so he's got to win one of those two, and he wins.
So if he wins both, it's a landslide.
It's a landslide, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's a weird time in history, and people will probably look back at our politics in this time, and I don't know if it'll because
use
it's
it as an example of not what to do,
what not to do.
I think it's so polarizing that it'll definitely stand out in time, don't you think? Because it's a weird, just polarizing where everyone's so.
It's a very like the last 5 years with COVID lockdowns, government.
It's COVID. It's all COVID, man.
COVID brain.
We joke about it, but it's true.
It's all COVID.
COVID kids.
Chipotle brisket. Looks so
people.
I've had it 3 times now.
Yeah, I went the other night with Lily after practice, and they were out. I was like, "You motherfuckers!"
Oh, really?
Man. Yeah, I was so mad.
Oh, that's brutal.
I was so mad.
That's
they were
like
out of everything but chicken, and I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." What'd you do?
Chicken.
Their chicken can get weird sometimes, man. Every now and then you'll get a little gristle piece. I don't like it.
I mean, any kind of mass amount of chicken you get will have that.
But it's a high frequency. Like, I almost can't get a burrito anymore because I know there's a gristle piece in there.
You're very
bougie.
foo-ish with your food.
Because I don't want to fucking eat chicken gristle? Are you kidding me?
I'll freaking floss my teeth with that gristle.
Yeah, whatever. You call it foo. I'm great. Next time we're eating together and I have a good old piece of grizzle, you're going to have it. And I want to see you eat it.
Thanks, bro.
Mr. Macho Man. You can have my grizzle.
Go ahead and go to the food court and get yourself some Sakura.
Right.
You'll get a little
Sarku.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah.
I DoorDash at Sarku. Those people
They're about
love their teriyaki chicken.
They're about to open one right here by this Kroger. Like
I don't
standalone one.
I don't dig it. I don't do it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, I will admit too. Like, if I do get a bad gristle bite, like whatever you want to call it, it does.
You're done.
I mean,
meal's over.
Seriously, I mean, and that I know.
If I get a bad gristle bite, I
take it out of my mouth,
throw it down,
powering through.
Now, if you want to say that
Foo-foo.
that particular action is foo-foo, then yes,
that's
exactly. I'm foo-foo as fuck.
Shit.
Because the gristle bite just ruins it for me now. Yeah.
Don't gristle.
Don't talk to me. Talk to Chipotle.
Took a hair out of my food at Perkins one time. I mean, it was a long hair. Like,
no,
that was enough to have me done.
See,
would you keep going after a hair?
Yeah, hair is to me in my brain.
That's foreign.
Hair is less of an affront than the gristle.
Are you
That's
serious?
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That is like a human hair
right,
in your
that's
food
disgusting.
versus just a
remember-
gristly piece of the chicken that you're eating, bro.
One time
it's
we,
got a little bit of ligament in it.
Hey.
You'd rather eat the human hair? Get the fuck out.
What's the big party weekend at Purdue?
I'm not
Grand
saying I'm
Prix?
going to
Grand
eat the
Prix.
hair. I'm going to pull the hair out.
One time we went ate at the Denny's
I'm not gonna
right
eat
there
the
on
hair.
26.
Yeah.
After like Grand Prix, like my buddy and I like woke up super hungover. We're like, let's go to fucking Denny's. Went to Denny's. We're eating there. It was packed, man, because it was Grand Prix weekend in Lafayette. He freaking takes cuts his pancakes, takes the first layer of pancakes off, and right underneath that is a big ass cricket.
Oh.
And he
Was it alive? Was
he-
it?
No, it was not. And he dropped the loudest motherfucker I've ever heard in a restaurant, man. Like
What'd
it was
they
like,
do?
and they gave us all our food free.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not eating another bite of this shit.
Yeah, I've never been back to a Perkins since.
Yeah.
And this was even before Tiger
This was
Woods
Denny's.
fucked a waitress from Perkins.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Get it, Tiger.
I was anti-Perkins even before then.
The only hair issue I ever had was I was kind of sick already, and I got a sandwich from Jimmy John's up on Michigan Road, right off the interstate.
Traders Crossing,
Yeah.
86th Street.
Yep. So I get a Jimmy
Cheesesteaks.
John's, and I'm already kind of sick. I take a bite of it, and you know how you can feel in your mouth there's a hair, and you pull it out, and it was one of those long ones. It was a red long one.
A ginger?
And
Ginger
That's even
hair.
worse.
and I could like it.
That's very powerful.
It
Do you
messed.
still have it?
No, it messed with my head so bad, in the foo-foo way that.
You'll never Jimmy John
No.
again?
I eat Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's, but I couldn't
Jersey
eat.
Mike's
I couldn't
for
eat
me.
it for almost a year.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I couldn't eat it for almost a year, man. But I'm over it. I fought through it because I love Jimmy John's.
Jersey Mike's is better.
Yeah, I like Jersey Mike's, but I'd rather have. I like the Little Johns, because they're.
Protein filled.
Yeah, there's a good thing. There's not a video of that in there.
Meat based.
As you
just meat.
draw out like a little cylindrical
phallic.
thing. I like the Little Johns.
Yeah, look at the Little Johns with extra meat.
Double meat.
Yeah, double meat. No, but I like the Little John Italian. Ooh. Add hot peppers.
And mayo.
Yes. Actually, yes. Yeah. Add hot peppers and mayo, Little John.
There's no Little
Light
John,
mayo.
just
Light
Vito.
mayo.
The Vito. The same thing, just the Vito with the lettuce
I think
and
it
the
depends.
tomatoes and the mayo.
It depends which Jimmy John's you go to as to the quality of the Jimmy John's too.
It's all about the bread.
The
for
yeah,
Jimmy
the
John's.
Fry Road one makes their own bread. I think they make the bread for other people too. The Fry Road bread is always
Oh, it's on point.
so good. Yeah. All right. Barry, have you voted yet? We were talking about voting while you were gone.
No, I'm going to go to the polls.
Okay,
on
you're going
Tuesday.
day of.
Yeah, I feel like day of is so much better.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I
I'm-
remember back in the day, Moose used to full three-piece suit it up. Tie, suit, everything. He'd go out and vote, man. Like it was
in a
1875,
funny way, or
man.
because he took it that serious.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
yeah. He took it serious and in a funny way.
Yes.
Yeah, and he could do that. Yeah, I love that. He did take politics pretty serious, though, didn't he? From what I remember.
There might be some gold still buried somewhere. I don't know.
Ron Swanson, some
Yes.
shit.
Some real pre-Ron Swanson shit.
See if there's a treasure map around somewhere. I don't know.
Bring me a finely oiled, shaven Devo. That was my favorite line on the message board ever.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
R.I.P. Moose.
R.I.P. Moose.
Sorry about that. All right, I am done. I'm done talking.
Pontificating.
Yeah. Good
I
one.
got it like another 90 minutes in me. Is that cool?
Go Colts.
Good.
Sure. I mean, if you want to keep talking. What did you have? A couple more topics?
Nope.
Okay.
Vote Libertarian. Out.